made chocolate all over me. I just made chocolate. It's like on my sleeve, look. Hey everybody, this week, how are you? We're doing great. We're having a great time. We're still in a retreat, which is awesome. Praxis, people. Check it out on the website. It's really quite epic. One of the things I made with these beautiful souls that came into this treat was nut butters. And the look on their faces when I made it, it was like, oh my God, it's that simple? And I'm like, hell yes it is. And they're just, we, not them, us all are just, thank goodness that we can do this at home. And it's really, really simple. And I love the fact that I get to show you guys at home too. So to make an almond butter, really simply, check this out. Look at this gooey goodness. I'm just gonna put my finger in it. Look at it. It's like bought almond butter, isn't it? Have some. Try it. Oh, it's that good. It's that good. How good is it?
Amazing.
It's that good. All I did was grab a whole bunch of almonds. Check them out. Just almonds, one ingredient, and I roasted them very lightly in a 160 oven for about 15 minutes. And I checked them both times in the oven. Actually, both times as it was cooking. 160 for about 15 minutes. And I think when I got to about 10 minutes, I thought, oh, they're nearly cooked. And I turned the oven down a little bit and I cooked it for the remaining 15. Then I turned off the oven and I sat the tray of almonds just on a tray, okay, nothing else, no oil, no nothing, and let them cool down completely until I got that crunch, that roasted crunch. And all I did was I put those roasted almonds in my Vitamix and I blended. Now the thing with the Vitamix, there's two jugs. There's a wet jug and a dry jug. And what I did was I used my dry jug, which I'll show you. Which is under my table. Boom. So all I did is I put it in there and I blended. I used my tamper. And I blended and blended and blended. And what happened as I blended, I got this. It's that good. It took me about, I reckon, Scott, 2 minutes. Did it take 2 minutes?
Not much longer than that.
Not much longer than that.
It was quick.
It was really quick, hey? And I popped it in a jar. Done. Ain't buying that.
How long does that keep for in the fridge?
That keeps forever. No, it does. It keeps for a long time because there's no water content in it. So it keeps for a long time. So in the fridge or on the shelf, lasts for months, just like peanut butter. Summer, same thing. Just don't be putting your finger back into it after you've licked your fingers, and don't be putting your fork back into it, or your spoon, or your knife after you've licked your knife. That's the only thing, because bacteria breeds. You can do this with cashews, Brazil nuts, walnuts, pistachio nuts, hazelnuts. You could do this with any nuts you like, and I love roasting them. I want that flavour. I just want that flavour, and I love getting a piece of Essene bread. I'm dribbling actually, thinking about it, salivating, and putting almond butter and honey and tahini on there. So any nut in the oven, low heat around 160, 15 minutes, play with it, pull it out at 10 minutes, have a little bit of a mix, see if they're kind of like, they're on their way to cooking and you'll be able to smell that and they're kind of changing colour. Put them back in and then take them out, let them completely cool on the tray here till they're completely cold, and then pop them in your dry mix of a Vitamix jug, okay? Now if you don't have a Vitamix jug, don't panic. I have done this before with a standard household blender. All you got to do is stop and start your machine. That's the only thing that I had to do, and it took a lot longer than 2 minutes. But this is an investment. I've had this machine since 2009. Look at it. It's still hanging in there. But that's nut butters, and you can do the same thing with sesame seeds to make tahini, the same thing. Really quite gorgeous in coconut butter. But anyway, nut butter. It's all about the nut. I just can't believe it. Look at it. Well, I can believe it, but I can't believe it. And all my girlfriends just love this because they get to make it now for their kids. Don't put your fingers back in. See you next week.